Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So why'd you laugh?
While we wait for this awkward clip of us laughing to pass, make sure to follow my Instagram that I've tagged for you guys for any questions you may have, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for any future videos.
Okay, anyways, welcome back to my channel. So sitting with me is my lovely fiance, and we are going and this is going to be a segment of my channel in which we talk about our relationships and things that we've gone through and issues that we have hit along the road and how we have gone over those bumps and what has helped us. So would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Camilo.
You were serious. That's all you were going to say.
I told you.
Okay, anyway.
I said I'm gonna say my name and that's it, unless you tell me.
Okay, anyways, so as you can see, we are a biracial couple, so it is a bit hectic when it comes to our families and our mindset. We have hit a lot of speed bumps because of that. And so would you like to tell them how we met?
So I was in Dallas visiting a mutual friend of ours, and when I started playing video games with one of my friends, our mutual friend called her, and I heard her voice, and I wanted to know who it was, so I basically said, like, hey, is she single? To our mutual friend, and you heard me on the phone say that, you know, like, I can hear you, and I was like, but I forgot what I said.
Is that, no, because, because you was like, oh, are you dating anyone? And I was like, no, and you're like, you are now.
Oh yeah, and that worked, and we ended up just talking all night and kind of ignoring the new mutual friend, because this was all through phone. And then she contacted me through Instagram.
Slid into his DMs, you know.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't.
Because you.
So I took the fall, ladies. I did it. What?
So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we talked more, went down to visit her, and then we went to Houston together, and we went from there.
Realized that was it. Okay, so that is the story. It's been 2 years, and we moved in together December 2019, halfway through after you graduated. It was like before you graduated. No, it was like after you graduated, because then I was still in my old apartment. We moved after you graduated. And, you know, living together can be kind of rough. So we kind of wanted to start discussing our relationships and how we've gone through many of our speed bumps because of this book. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Do you think they can read that? No. No? I think they can.
It's backwards, my dude.
Okay, but it's gonna be it's gonna be forwards whenever you transfer it to the laptop.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, if you couldn't see, I'm pretty sure it's called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus by John Gray, PhD. And we found this book through your parents. And they've suggested it, and we kind of wanted to go through the book with you guys and kind of tell you our feedback on the chapters and what we have discussed. And for today, we're going to give you a basic summary of what we'll be discussing throughout multiple videos. So, yeah, that's what we plan on doing. You want to give them a summary of the book? You're going to read the back of the book, aren't you? You're going to read the back of the book.
So basically, a summary of this book, because I have read it.
You have read it?
Yeah.
Why do you sound like you we've been reading it together. It makes it sound like he's just never read the book, but he's read it. Okay, I'll give a summary. So basically it's talking about how men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and how both genders are from different planets, and sometimes the Martians don't understand. I don't know how they pronounce it.
The Venetians?
Venetians. And it talks about how to solve issues that men and women have when they live together or when they're married, such as, I think, the one chapter that we did talk about that we really liked was how to communicate difficult feelings, because it's not, 100% every man is like this and every woman is like this, but men tend to not really express how they're feeling and they tend to hold it back, whereas women do tend to be a bit more emotional. It talks about that and how couples can work through that by understanding each other's language. Alien languages, because they're aliens in the north.
So basically, there's Mars and Venus, and it states that women are from Venus, men are from Mars. And since they're from different planets, they obviously have very different cultures. And because of this, when they get together, the way they love each other is very different. The way they support each other is going to be very different. And it's just all about kind of opening up the kind of like unraveling everything and understanding why women act the way they do, why men act the way they act, and it's not like strictly men and strictly women. It kind of interchanges, because sometimes she'll act as if she is like the man in the book,
Like the man.
and I would act more like a woman in the book, though it just depends more on like the background, how you're raised, and even culture-wise how it is, because an Asian culture is very different if you compare it to what I grew up with, and in my case, like Colombian culture.
And throughout like this whole entire series, that we will be discussing like our different cultures and how we've been able to, I guess,
in correlation with the book,
yeah,
because we'll be going chapter by chapter, discussing how that chapter has helped us, how maybe it hasn't helped us that much, and kind of giving the point of view that we saw within that chapter. Because
again, like, men are from Mars and then women are from Venus, and then, like you said, like, sometimes I act like I'm from Mars and you act like we're from Venus. You're from Venus, and we kind of just...
It's all interchangeable.
He wrote the book to a very broad spectrum of, like, just two separate things. But yeah, so that's what we'll be talking about. You gave a good summary.
Yeah, I guess I read the book.
I read the book too. I read it with you.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, so that is what we'll be talking about. So hopefully you guys stick along, and if you guys have any questions after we've discussed every chapter, then feel free to comment down below on what questions you have for us. And there are 13 chapters, so there'll most likely be 13 different episodes of what we will be discussing, and definitely we are going to title our video whatever chapter we'll be reading. So yeah, hopefully you guys stick along for that. Anything else? No? Okay, bye!